this point, we are 120
Drake
days
is scared
from the debut of
What
Not
is
Like
Drake
Us.
scared of right
and
now?
Since then, Kendrick has really only done two things. Which
Yeah, bro,
were
keep
his
it a
live
stack, bro.
performance
You really listen to Kendrick? Bro, I don't know not one Kendrick Lamar song. Maybe it's just me. I don't. Kendrick.
concert.
When you come in like a bitch, you turn this like a car.
I'll be listening to anything,
And then,
right?
of course, also releasing the actual video for the #1 song in the world. But other than that, it has been mostly radio silence from the rapper. That was until yesterday when he dropped the announcement that he will be headlining the Super Bowl halftime show this year.
What's the deal, everybody? My name Kendrick Lamar, and I'll be performing at Super Bowl 59. Will you be pulling up? I hope so. You know, it's only one opportunity to win a championship. No round twos. Let's get it. Boom! Meet me in New Orleans. February 9th.
Yeah, bro, what is a promotion? Like, come on.
Now, a lot of people are focused on what he said right here.
You know, it's only one opportunity to win a championship. No round twos.
This, of course, was Kendrick once again trolling Drake, as a couple of weeks ago, Drake was posting onto his Finstagram that he would win round 2 of the beef.
I put it in the front page, back page, middle page, wherever headliners, column 1 or 2, we will win game 2. Back it off.
What's the problem with the world? You're Drake. You a girl, man. What you doing with a Finsta? Yo.
Game 2.
This, of course, had all of Drake's biggest fans.
Yo, is this Jamari?
Game 2, we will win. That's a fact.
Hey.
This the new thing. Drake in 5. Drake in 5, people.
Only the real understand that, bro.
What's
Only
understood don't need to be explained. Y'all gonna watch it.
The other thing people were saying was that this had to be a callback to a line from First Person Shooter, the notorious song that apparently kicked off this entire beat.
bro?
This was, of course, where J. Cole and Drake finally would collaborate once again. And apparently Drake also wanted Kendrick on this song, but he refused.
Drake hit up Kendrick to say, hey, we got an open for you. It's me and Cole. Come holla at me. Do the song. Kendrick doesn't do the song.
Bro.
Then he hears the song, and the song is a bunch of niggas who's talking about me and you is a Spider-Man meme and blah, 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 blah. And he says, man, these ass niggas who
Gangsta
couldn't get
act,
a
you gotta
feature
chill,
from me
bro.
is now acting like they're number 1 and number 2. Both of them.
Here, J. Cole raps.
I'm not gonna lie, off topic, myself. Yo, Ack is so funny, bro. Like, Ack has mastered instigating, bro. Like, he do it so subtle. It's so funny. Love when they argue the hardest MC. Is it K-Dot? Is it
They
Aubrey?
argue the hardest MC. Is it K-Dot? Is it Aubrey or me? We are the big 3 like we started a league, but right now I feel like Muhammad Ali. Now, obviously, Kendrick would respond to the big 3 controversy on the Future single Like That, where he says the big 3 is just Big Me, and that pretty much anyone standing in his way, including both Drake and J. Cole, could get the smoke.
That's mad
now,
funny,
eventually, as we all now know, J. Cole would eventually back down, and it was probably in his best interest to do so and not get caught up in this carnage.
So what I want to say right here tonight is in the midst of me doing that and in that shit, trying to find a little angle and downplay this nigga's fucking catalog and his greatness, I want to say right now tonight, how many people think Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest motherfuckers that ever touched a fucking microphone?
Me personally, I don't listen to Kendrick. I don't listen to J. Cole. I listen to J. Cole feature on Dirk all my life. That's it. Drake, I don't listen. Drake, I don't choose to listen to you. My shorty listens to you. So you might sneak in on the playlist every now and again, but I'm not turning on the phone and throwing on Drizzy. It's not happening. Me personally, I listen to my New York rappers, Boogie, drill, heavy on the drill, a lot of Cash, a lot of Vontae. Feel me? A lot of stuff like that.
Now, as for the callback to this song, Drake in the chorus says, big as the what? Big as the what? Big as the what? Big as the Super Bowl. Now, even back at that time, a lot of people did see that as a shot at Kendrick, because back in 2022, Kendrick came out during the legendary Super Bowl halftime performance with Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, and Eminem. Let me ask you guys something. You don't think that J. Cole and Drake felt some type of way about not being invited to perform here? Granted, they are not from California like Kendrick, but these are all the legendary rappers they looked up to during their childhood. So for Kendrick to get the nod here and to get to share the stage with them probably pissed these guys off.
Bro,
so I would not be surprised.
Listen to who you just named, bro. They in they side of the town, bro. Why would Drake or J. Cole be over there, bro? Nigga, Drake from Canada. Send that nigga back to Montreal.
If that was what that line was about. And if so, it's even more hilarious that Kendrick will now be the headliner, while once again not so subtly trolling Drake here in the promotional announcement for the event. Like, if Kendrick goes out there and has this crowd full of people, including hundreds of millions or more watching from their homes, all calling this man a PDF file in unison, it's truly over. Now, I also saw a lot of people online upset that Lil Wayne was not invited to headline this event, as he has expressed interest in the idea of doing so, mainly because it will be in his home city of New Orleans.
I ain't gonna lie, yo, Lil Wayne music slap, bro. Even, yo, I ain't gonna lie, his features, to this day, like, yo.
How badly do you want to hear
that feature he got with Polo G on that song, I forgot the name of the song, but that shit slaps, bro.
those words?
Just as bad as I would want to see my name at the top of that list when I was that whatever age it was, and I would bust into the office and get that Billboard magazine. And I performed at the Grammys, and that's an amazing time. And the reason why, that's probably the next highest feeling up,
But honestly, if you've seen clips of Lil Wayne performing over the last couple of years, with respect to him, because he is one of the greatest rappers of his generation, it's just not very good. A lot of times he can't even remember the lyrics to his own songs. But I do still have the theory that Kendrick will bring Lil Wayne out on stage. And if he does that, bringing in the guy who ushered Drake into the game and made him who he is today, that would be insane.
Bro. Made him who he is today? Yo, you can't do nothing without a nigga discrediting you, bro. Oh, man.
It's already been mentioned in
I'm pretty sure Drake grinded for his own, bro.
And Drake apparently fucked Lil Wayne's girl while he was in jail back in 2010, and then had to get a tattoo of his face to apologize to him. The next year, in 2011, Lil Wayne would
I ain't gonna lie, man, we gotta stop doing that. Drake, you can get 1 million through these. Why do you want Lil Wayne's Stuthi? Come on, bro. As men, we gotta stop doing that, bro.
Foot had my heart broken by this woman named Tammy, but hoes gonna be hoes, so I couldn't blame Tammy. Tammy is obviously the woman who smashed both Drake and Lil Wayne back in 2016.
Like, do you prefer the company of?
And who smashed?
Comment down below, rate that. That's a heavy 0 out of 10. Drake, come on, Lil Wayne. This is what you smashing, bro.
Drake and Lil Wayne back in 2016.
Like, do you prefer the company of Drake over Lil Wayne or Lil Wayne over Drake?
That would be the story that we would talk about.
And when Lil Wayne released his journal, Gone Till November, he was asked about this situation, and this was what Lil Wayne had to say about that.
In the book, there's a part in the book where you say that he came in and told you that he had smashed one of your girls.
I wasn't worried about that. That's just how life goes when you locked up. Yeah, I know.
Nigga, you capping.
Still be texting me and stuff, you know. They stop texting me too, for real, because it still hurt.
So to me, he still seemed pretty salty there, and in the official excerpt from the book, you can see how this really bothered him at the time. I woke up still feeling f***ed up about the f***ed up day that I had. Hell is what it was. I'm used to arguing with my girl on a daily basis, but finding out that Drake was the absolute worst thing I could have found out. So don't be surprised when Lil Wayne is...
Yo, why y'all treat Drake like he Lord? Bro, Drake is a... Shut my mouth, bro.
Touching that stage in February.
going to a Super Bowl before and watching the halftime show.
It's nothing like it.
And wishing, you know, like when you see the artist, you be like,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You need a retwist, bro.
That I was featured on. I'm
You
featured
looking
on
like me when I'm wolfing, right?
And after watching this clip where Drake completely sunned and ignored him back in the day, I wouldn't be surprised if The Weeknd comes out there too, and it's just the Avengers of the Drake detractors performing. Overall, it's just crazy how Kendrick is simply returning from the store every couple of months to kick Drake in the balls and laugh in his face. Drake has clearly been unsure of himself since the beef concluded, and Kendrick was a man in his last album.
I'm pretty sure Drake is not unsure of himself,
he was
bro.
trying to slow down and dial back his life. But now it's like a damn beast was woken up inside of him, to the point where he had to apologize to God for going to war. I don't know, this is just one of the most insane victory laps I've ever seen. It's like when that elephant killed that woman and then spun the block and showed back up at her funeral. I mean, this guy did say he was the biggest hater, and he meant it. Personally, I am looking forward to seeing his performance. I do think until then, Drake is definitely going to be feeling the pressure. So it's going to be really interesting to see everything that happens until then. I do think this is all very strategic. I mean, they usually do not announce the Super Bowl halftime performer until way later in the year, but they're really giving this one some time to marinate. Either way, I do want to thank you guys for watching today's video. Dropping
nah,
like
Jamari, you got it, bro.